Hello, Solstice here, and I'm going to show you my survival games map. This is self-done. It was one heck of a project, really. Anyways, the way I set this up is there's spots like these. Underneath is what you normally would start off on, and when the game starts, it'll push you up one block, which would be enough to go. Now, I made this a little earlier on, so the redstone might not necessarily be the super best, but a lot of the design of this map in general as a whole is pretty nice, all in all. Like, here's where the players start off on and fight for chests to loot. I forgot about this. Um, hmm. Anyway, this has been a heck of a thing for me to make on my own. It's a little bit older, but it's pretty good. Let's see, let me try to remember. Maybe it was one of these ones. Yep, that was right. So the way I designed this is there's tons of hidden chests and places. A lot of times in places like this, they have sort of like a symmetrical design of some sorts. In this case, it's always at this directional corner pertaining to all of them. Like not necessarily just this direction, just from that corner, or that's like from each corner, that kind of angle. Um, I put a bit of my pixel art hands to use, as well as over there. I I pretty much wanted sort of like a fantasy-ish design, where it looked like there was something going on, but it kind of got ruined by something. And my idea of this was it was ruined by this. And when this happened, it pretty much dropped this, which in turn made all this happen. For the most part, it looks pretty cool. And I really enjoyed throwing this together. I've had all kinds of crazy ideas while trying to put it together. One of which is throwing down spawners. Squid, and there should be wither skeletons here. Yep. This is a giant sword. I pretty much came up on my own, in my own time. I have like a evil cloud of darkness thing here. Maybe like a void or something. Or gateway. I have no idea. Let's see, I have like a hut thing going. Some destroyed village. Maybe like some wreckage or something. Like maybe some place on the side. I've built things like this around about. And with this, I intended people to have to like jump to there and not necessarily screw up like I just did. I'm just a little laggy recording. Because I'm trying a bit of it. That wasn't even a sprint. I'm trying a bit of a different resolution, and I figured I would probably be alright trying it, but it's having some effects, alright. Well, what are you gonna do? I tried making like regular villages like this. It seemed like they just suddenly got hit hard by something, and everything they once knew had changed. Stuff like this going. little statue, a knight, a zombie spawner in there, more squid spawners, and there's just so much. I know I entered it. What the? How did I do this? Yeah, that's possible. I tried making some differentiations to landscape, and I love these trees. These are the best trees ever. Well, dark oak is really good for some stuff, but these, as just plain trees, is good for quite the number of things. Tried making my own, like, random little bodies of water here and there. Occasional random little stuff in the terrain. Like, some might argue it's too flat, so what I did to make up for this is I made it just crazy enough to where that doesn't necessarily matter. Like, there's enough trees to maybe block someone's view on you and get the upper jump. There's sometimes little holes and such that you could hide in or maybe find things in that could aid you in your fights. Is this where I started throwing spider spawners at? I think this is. I'm not sure where though. But I know such a place exists. I've been making pretty much mazes of massive trees. That's just the way I like it. I made sure it wasn't possible to parkour out of here. Like, you can't just, like, jump puzzle your way out. Like, I figured out all the places where you could probably get some height at, and made sure it ended in a way where it wasn't a handful. Then I've made a few things that I like to call forest fortresses. Now, let me go find one of such forest fortresses. This might be one over here. Actually, it probably isn't. But yeah, there is a few parkour spots, but not all of this is very parkourable if you actually try it for yourself. Let me see. This might be a forest fortress. I was very specific before I set some of these. But yeah, there is holes that go down like that. You can get your jump in. You can find some random hidden stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is a forest fortress. But I know I set some up somewhere. And they are pretty crazy. Like, they seem like something you could actually might as well call a fortress and just like get your ambushes and such. Oh, this is definitely one. The thickness of these leaves and trees tells me this is definitely one. Like, it's been a while since I made this, but it really does do as I intended it to do. Like, you could sneak up on people from the trees, and it's really cool. I've made all kinds of crazy little stuff I want people to use into effect, like a few booby traps here and there. You can trigger with like a bow or something and hope you get someone in the right distance, and it'll totally mess it up. Any place that seems a little odd high up, I either expect you to be able to reach it or parkour to it. All in all, this turned out pretty cool. Hope you guys like it. Hope you check it out. I'm Solstice. Have a good day. Bye bye.